Hi, Amber here, and I'm here with my brother Armand,
Hello.
and we're off to Connecticut's first and only cat cafe, Mew Haven Cat Cafe.
Now you may ask, what is a cat cafe? Well, a cat cafe is a cat's foster home. It's a safe place for them to stay until they are adopted, and while they're here, they are being socialized, living and playing with their fellow cats, and also learning about all the humans who come to visit. So while the cats are learning about you, you're learning about them. A cat cafe is the next level of adoption. You can meet and get to know your cat friends and their personalities before deciding to adopt them into your family. So how does it work? They work with a shelter called the Animal Haven to identify cats that would enjoy living in a cat cafe.
Alright, we are currently at Mew Haven Cat Cafe, and definitely a lovely environment for the cats. They have about 6 cats right now, all lounging about, having a good time to themselves. What's your feeling about it, Armand?
I'm loving it. Nice, quiet, serene. I just love the furniture. I'm wondering what we can actually take home. Even renovate our place with. A lot of great ideas.
Yeah, a lot of areas for the cats to climb up and down.
Very spacious.
A lot of scratching posts, very spacious, like my brother says.
The cats seem to enjoy it. They're laid back. They're really enjoying it.
Yeah, a great alternative to being in a cage at a shelter. They're just able to lounge about, be around people and other cats. After finishing our drinks and playing with the kitties, I lucked out and was able to get an interview with one of the co-owners, Angela Polo. All right, and thank you so much for the time. I'm actually doing this for a class assignment, and I just want to know what inspired you with the Cat Cafe. I read a little bit online, but I just want to hear it from you.
Yeah, so at the time, Michael and I were living in New York. His cat, Mr. Kitty, had passed away, and he wasn't ready to adopt again yet. And I had never owned pets of my own. I just knew Mr. Kitty, so I didn't want to adopt a cat without Mike. So around that time, cat cafes started popping up, and we visited the one in New York. We really liked the concept, and after a few months, Mike was like, why don't we try to open one for our own? So we really thought about it. We did some research. We looked into what it would take.
Yes.
We decided not to open in New York because rent is very high there, and there are already 3 there. So we decided that Mike is from Connecticut originally, that we would move up here and see if we could have it up here.
Oh, that's awesome. So you moved to Connecticut for this business.
Yep.
It's amazing. As far as cat cafes, what are some of the cons between a cat cafe and I guess just like a regular shelter?
The cons for
The pros.
So a cat cafe has more space and fewer cats. We're also set up more like a living space, so people can come here, they can relax, they can be around the cats. Some shelters do still use cages. Not all of them do. The shelter we work with actually has small cat communal spaces, so that's very nice. It's very comfortable for the cats. They can roam around as they wish. Of course, you have to be careful when you bring cats together that the personalities will work together. So because we have fewer cats, we are able to more take control of who would get along with each other.
Okay, that's awesome. How many cats do you guys have up to?
We have had as many as 16 at once, mainly because we had a couple that were going to go home, so we took it a little bit more knowing that we had some going home in a couple of days. That was quite a zoo.
Gotcha. And you guys have like about over 50 adoptions, right?
That's
amazing.
Correct. Yeah.
All right. And I see some merchandise. Is all the merchandise from you guys, from other vendors?
So we have a couple of items that are our own. We just got some mugs in that was actually drawn by Michael. If you could just hold on for a second, I'm going to show you guys in.
All right, we were talking about vendors. So you have some of the in-house items. I see some other items as well. Are they all from created by you, or do you order out?
So we do some sourcing in terms of the merchandise, like the sunglasses and the headbands. Like, these are not things that we make.
Yes.
But certainly anything that has our designs on them, or our logos, are things that we've gotten printed. Like the t-shirts, these Catastic t-shirts. These are really fun to make. It's part of our logo.
It's really cute.
It's the cat head part of our logo, and then we put Catastic in it. Yes, so those are printed from us. This has like a little bit of like cat hair on it.
Yeah, those are orange.
Yeah, so we use orange as our color theme because Mr. Kitty was an orange cat.
Aw, so sweet.
Yeah, he was a good cat.
And you guys have been open for how long?
Officially since late August. So we opened last year May because we had a coffee permit, so we were able to serve coffee. So we did that just so that we can let people know that we are here. The space had been empty for a while prior to our leasing it.
Yes.
So we just want to let the neighborhood know that we're here if they wanted coffee, to let them know what a cat cafe is, because a lot of people are still unfamiliar with the concept. A lot of people ask, do I bring my cat here?
Yeah.
But this is actually, it's new, and they really warm up to the idea of, being able to help support animal adoption.
Oh, that's awesome. As far as integrating cats, how is the process? Like, is it like a long, tedious, or is it like a mixed bag thing? Like you said before, some cats get used to each other quick and attendees.
Yes, so it definitely does depend on the cat. It also depends on the cats who are here, because we've had other cats here that would definitely do well by themselves in a home, but they come here because they aren't getting as much exposure in the shelter. And coming here, they have the space to be able to roam around and get away from people when they're overstimulated, or get away from other cats, just because they don't need to play with other cats. And we've actually done well with those type of adoptions, because people can see them when they're ready to come out and hang out with people, or if they choose you, then you know that that's a good cat. That's your cat, essentially. This cat won't want anyone else but you. So as we were talking about our two new additions, Tiger and Timmy, they're really friendly cats. They came out the day after. Some cats, they're a little bit more scared, they're a little bit more timid. So we work with them to socialize them and help them get comfortable. So it can take a few weeks.
Yes.
Like Marina. So Marina, who is the tabby, who's sitting on the couch there, she actually has a clipped ear, if you notice.
I noticed, yeah.
So that is usually a sign
being spayed, right?
that they would be spayed, and if you see them outdoors, that means they're a part of a TNR program, that they have already been spayed. You don't have to worry about them, they're going to stay outside. So they initially, when they found her, they thought that she was too feral and they had to release her back outside. But when she was recovering from being spayed, she actually was really friendly with the staff.
Yeah.
So Animal Haven decided to give her a chance. Aww. So when she first arrived here, she was a little bit skittish. She would only come down if there were no humans. So she would come down for like food after we've left. And so those first couple of weeks were a little bit more difficult, because she was like, I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
I don't know who these other cats are. I don't know what's going on. And she would always hang up on the shelves, so we couldn't touch her because she was just that far up.
Yeah.
But for the past couple of weeks, she's been such a cuddle bug. She'll come down, she'll rub up against you. She'll be like, okay, I kind of recognize you. Or like, you people are giving me toys to play with. This is a good thing. I want to play more. So she is going to go home tomorrow. I'm really excited about that.
That's so awesome.
So after all these weeks of being here and getting comfortable and getting used to this space, she's really come out.
And she found a home.
Yes.
All right, and last question: what advice would you give to anyone interested in being in the cat cafe business, being in the animal helping business?
Opening any business, it's a lot more work than you will ever plan for. Things don't ever run to schedule. What I might say is do it with someone. Yes. I mean, you can't do it by yourself. Whether you have a business partner, whether you have whether you hire staff, because you're not going to know everything. I personally, I didn't have any coffee experience when I opened up this place, so we hired people who did, and their knowledge will help you. Find people who can help you do what it is that you want to do.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much for your time. I love what you're doing here. Cute cat lover, of course, and you're just really helping out these animals, so I really appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm glad to have spoken with you.
All right, thank you. And I'll definitely send people your way. Love this place.
Yes.
So if you're in the New Haven area and you're looking for the perfect feline, come check out Mio Haven Cat Cafe. You're bound to have a perfect time.